Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the AMAC. On today's show, we are going to have a cooking show, and I'm going to show you all the ingredients for broccoli cheddar soup. And for all you broccoli cheddar soup fans out there, you know that perfect recipe is hard to find. And I've been telling you all that pretty soon that we are going to be incorporating some of the culinary arts into the channel here at the AMAC. And stay tuned after this cooking segment for a couple quick announcements on some musical art that we're bringing to the channel very soon. Now, to start out with the broccoli cheddar soup, I have used here chicken that is non-GMO, no hormones or steroids. And I believe this was the Harvest brand. I usually use the Springer brand, and it has no fat on it. You buy it that way. So then in turn, it does not have that good, rich, bold chicken flavor in the stock that I really prefer. So here's an option, and you can get these at Whole Foods, and they are non-GMO. They're the chicken bouillon cubes, or you can go with the organic chicken stock. Now, I like the benefits of the organic chicken bone broth because you are getting that collagen. And, of course, you would add the whole thing in place of any extra water that you're going to be using, of course, while you add these other ingredients. And, of course, on the flour, I add just about a tablespoon leveled of the flour to start my liquid. And of course, you want to add your butter, and this is a plant-based butter, soy-free. And I just add about 3 teaspoons of this. Now you can add more to your liking, whatever your taste buds prefer. And we would add the onion, and it needs to be chopped up finely because when this is finished, of course, you want it to have that thick, flavor and a thick texture. And you will need your shredded carrots, and I have used, most recipes call for 2 carrots, and I used 2 medium-sized carrots with 2 small carrots. And you will want them chopped up in this matchstick shape. And then the diced garlic, and I do recommend you mince it up finely because it releases that good allicin that the body needs. And nutmeg, and you want to just maybe use half a teaspoon on this. On the bay leaves, you can add 1 or 2. I added 2 because these are really small bay leaves. And then, of course, the kosher salt. And most recipes do not call for the rice and broccoli cheddar soup. I don't recommend that you add a whole lot of this, and you can get rice in the non-GMO course. But some of the other broccoli cheddar recipes I have tried and really did like the thickness and the texture, had just a little bit of rice in there. And I already have my stock over here on the stove. just simmering. I'm going to add my chicken here in just a moment. But I want to tell you something on the chicken with these strips. Most people say add it shredded. I put it in there whole because it keeps it tender as it's cooking, and it's going to break apart anyhow as you're stirring the soup. So everyone, and then the potatoes, and some of the cheddar soups do not have the potatoes. I just like the potatoes in it, and they need to be chopped up in the cube shape. And the recipe I have been liking and loving the most on this broccoli cheddar soup for about a couple years now has had the yellow bell pepper in it. So I was out, so I just used green in place, and this is just half of a small bell pepper. And then, of course, the broccoli florets, and you do want them, chopped like this, of course. And I just put them in there. I don't chop these up a whole lot. And most of the time, after your chicken stock and your chicken is all ready, you're supposed to go ahead and add your broccoli halfway in. I wait till maybe the last 10 minutes till it's done when you add in your creamer, of course, the half and half. And a lot of people, if you don't have this half and half, you can also do milk as a substitute. You just might have to add more and less of the chicken stock. And the last ingredient that I do not have here is cardamom. I did not pronounce that right, I know. But there are substitutes that you can use in place of the cardamom. And since it does have that citrusy taste, you can also use a little turmeric or ginger in place of it, and not much of the ginger, and ground cinnamon for that sort of sweetness. And this Indian curry seasoning actually has the turmeric, the coriander with the lemon. Now, I have tried just a little of the coriander before, so I may just end up using this one, but I would just be doing a pinch of the cinnamon because that cinnamon can definitely overpower it, and with the ginger the same as well. And a lot of people will tell you on these broccoli cheddar recipes to go ahead and add in your cheese, like say the last 15-20 minutes of making the soup when you add in your half and half. But I recommend that you do not add it in till your soup is done, and put it in individual bowls, because you can eat on this stuff for a couple days, everyone. And when you reheat it back up, you all know that cheese can burn. And so it's best just to top your bowl off a little bit when you get done. So everyone, and I want to show you the, this here is my stock here, and I've already added the rice and the 2 bay leaves. And I'm going to just throw my chicken in here, and I've already added the flour, and I'm just going to dump that chicken right in there and throw the onion in, these carrots, the garlic, And I've already pre-added my rice. So I'm just going to throw in the potatoes and the bell pepper. So everyone, there it is, and give that a little stir. And like I said, I already have my 2 bay leaves in here, and I will add in my half and half towards the end, which I'm actually out, so I'm going to be adding milk. And as these vegetables start absorbing all this liquid, I'm slowly going to be adding in the bone broth that I showed you at the beginning. And this with the turmeric, and I forgot to mention black pepper. So be sure and add your black pepper in there as well, right here, because that will help carry the collagen and the turmeric to where it is needed in the body. So I have made an absolute mess in here, everyone, and hope you all enjoyed this video on the broccoli cheddar soup. So everyone, if you like what we're doing here at the AMAC, be sure and hit that like button and ring the bell down below. And until we all meet again, everyone, may God bless you and God keep you.